toast. Toast. To your health. And we'll go back to the house. And we'll go chat. What room is that?
That basement thing. Last time you were there, I told you to come on down and you went up.
Basement?
Yeah.
Oh, Andy, George Kuchar. We have enough time. I think to photograph those scenes in the class. No need to do. But if you're not doing anything later on tonight, or maybe I can come over and take a picture of you with some of your paintings or video. But
Good idea, huh? Take a picture of you with your painting.
It means I'm edible, mister.
Forget I ever told you about that. You don't ever want to know about that.
All right.
Here's that Golf Breeze book. You can look at that.
That was the. I didn't look through these.
Tell me your report. What happened?
Oh, you ready?
This one?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is one I just showed you about the life in the universe.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Good one.
I mean, life in the
It was
universe
about
and
2:30
celebrating life.
Oh, yeah.
It's a party,
man.
And then this one here is from my Amazon trip. And this is the jungle at night. And the lightning hit and the jungle lit up in like a negative form. It was really weird.
It's beautiful.
I always wanted to capture that, so I did. Did you want to go in here?
All right.
You can come on in. It's true. Take a big crap.
So noisy, the fan. How do we get rid of the fan noise?
We can't because it's in light.
That's all right. That's all right. Try it once more. Go on and take that. And this. And these are edible. Take this.
The light goes on with the fan.
Oh.
It's by law, if you don't have a window, you have to have a fan in your bathroom.
Right there. The White Mountains, northeastern New Mexico.
In New Mexico?
I mean, no, Arizona.
Oh, no.
You know, actually, I don't know if it was in
No.
White Mountains, but it was
Bill Kaufman.
in
Remember you
northeastern
he was the one in
Arizona,
your movie.
which
Early in the
is,
morning?
yeah,
What'd you
you know,
think?
close. In the Navajo reservation.
Yeah.
2:30 in the morning,
What's that
I
movie?
guess, and I was driving. I had been up all night, but I'd only been driving for a
This
couple
is
hours, so I was
Soul
fresh. I
Number.
just hadn't slept. I got picked up at
Albert
12:30.
Friday.
Okay.
I'd like
I
to
was just
take you to
looking
that
at
other
one-
room.
Yeah.
Whenever
To a
you're
scene
ready.
here.
It wasn't straight up at the stars. There was a lot of stars that night. Lots of stars. And so I wasn't looking
What
straight
happened
up.
to that medicine lady?
I was looking in the horizon.
I mean, there was
You
like
know,
a
the
white,
stars.
I saw like a white thing.
Oh,
And it just appeared out of nowhere. It just blinked in.
is what it
Shot
hear all
straight
about
down.
is what it really is a
Don't hold back.
yeah is what it really is what that thing was is a ectoplasmic reincarnation of
Like a meteor or something like
No,
that.
the
A falling star, a falling meteor.
the uncle,
So I just
The uncle of whose uncle?
the
Just a
medicine
meteor.
woman's uncle.
Oh, no. A relative?
Yeah.
All right, I'll take them.
He was
Thanks a lot.
I think he was a medicine man too, but I'm not too sure. But he wasn't that nice of a person, and
Oh, he was evil. Thanks.
someone else
You know. No, I'm just kidding.
somehow, some way.
I was stone sober because I knew I'd be driving. Didn't even drink
He
earlier.
came back, or he's here kind of as a ghost in the physical.
The next one that appeared did the exact same thing,
It's about this big.
except
I didn't
this
see it, but my friend saw
was
it. And
completely
it had
green.
little arms, human arms. It was
Completely
half
green, a
half
bright saturated
human
green.
and half
and it was like it had dots, you know, dots. I mean, it wasn't like solid green. It was like, you know, when you blow up a photograph.
Like that, but when I was about 11 years old, I saw a little piece of bacon. I was telling you about that.
A piece of what? Bacon?
Yeah, it was a little piece of bacon about like this. And it was back in Los Angeles. And we had this sliding glass window, and it was crawling up the sliding glass window.
Well, it was just all green.
Yeah, it was like a half-cooked piece of bacon. It was about this big. It was really, and my sister saw it too, and we were amazed at what it was.
Did it have like legs? No?
No, it was like just sucking up against the glass, going up like this.
No.
See, it wasn't solid. Just like a photograph, if you blow it up, where you can see the individual dots.
It's always got to buzz, that thing?
Yeah.
You need a new one.
No,
That's my leader. Do you look at the sky a lot now? Oh.
Types of UFO
Make it louder.
called Close Encounters of a Third Kind by Dr. Hynek are those involving contact with humanoid occupants.
It was like about 10 minutes had passed, and it was just getting more intense, and I was starting to get concerned, like, wow, there must have been some kind of toxic contamination spill in this area, and I was getting concerned, thinking, wow, you know, you read about this stuff, but it's never going to happen to you, you know. And so I thought to myself, what's going on here? And it got more intense. And then I came across some fog out in the middle of nowhere on a starry night in the desert where there's no fog ever. Never been any fog. And it seemed more like fog than smoke, you know. And I went through it in a period of 1 second. I was just... and then it was gone. You know, I mean, I don't know, I didn't look behind me, I'm just driving going, wow. And then I was coming out the back there on my way home because I felt sick. I had to go home, and I ran into a friend of mine named Andy, who's familiar with these experiences.
Well, my friend Patrick, when he came up here to visit me, he handed me an envelope and said, oh, here, I brought these up here for you. And I said, oh, what? And so anyways, I opened them up, and it popped, you know, these popped out of the envelope, these pictures of them. And he was telling me that he was just laying around the house, and somebody came over, a friend of his, and they started painting his face and putting balloons on him. And he's a real ham. He likes doing stuff like that. He's really into alternative things.
I do like that one. That's a treat, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
And good luck with the artwork.
Yeah, oh, thanks.
He has very peculiar presence about him, and I just really don't know. I think I've mentioned this to you, haven't I? You know, I'm real vague, you know.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I can't remember. There again, I can't remember, but it was something to do with a light.
My cousin.
But it
She's
wasn't
my
like
cousin,
just
and she's probably about
It was more like it lit things up as opposed to seeing a light, you know what I mean?
48, maybe.
Lifting.
In a big area.
And,
Oh, yeah? What color's the light?
Well, it just lights up like nighttime lights up daytime type thing, like a lightning type thing.
Oh.
this guy convinced her that he was an alien.
It was on a windy night or something, but anyways,
Felt too
it
good.
was on a windy night, but
And,
it was weird because like this wind got inside the
but
room.
no big deal.
It was swirling
just
around.
figured,
There was
you
like this
know,
real
I'm just
force in the
tired.
room.
Oh, really?
It was really tricky.
And,
yeah, it was really weird. And we didn't say anything, but I was sitting up in bed
And then,
kind of worried about it.
Monday
scared me.
morning,
He was
we
freaked.
could not pick it up on radar, and it should have been picked up on radar.
You
or
know,
something.
she ended up
That's
in
right,
a mental institution, you know.
We could not pick it up
With
on
this, the whole
radar,
thing just
maybe it-
puts her out.
I don't know,
you
something.
know.
There again, real
Because
foggy of what
he's from another planet, and that the baby that she had with him is almost kind of like a Christ child.
Oh, Andy, George Kuchar. We have enough time, I think, to photograph those scenes in the class. No need to do it outside of school time. But if you're not doing anything later on tonight, or maybe I can come over and take a picture of you with some of your paintings or video. But
Good
we have-
idea, huh? Take a picture of you with your painting. I think it's a good idea.
Yeah.